reactors really help out. They double production on Marines, Hellions, or Vikings and Medivacs. And the fact that you can switch between all of the buildings, I don't know if I do it in this game, but I do it quite often, where if I need to pump out something really quick, you can just lift off your barracks and throw a factory down in the same spot, and it really does help increase production a lot. And I thought that was a really cool feature. As you can see, he's got his 4 up here, but he does have blink now, so those can get out, no problem. And he's starting to warp them in down here, like I was saying he was probably going to do. He's looking for expansions because he sees, with his observer, he sees me making this command center, and this command center is kind of a waste for me because I forget about it for a while. I then go build some supply depots and whatnot. I re-land it because I was gonna take off and go put it somewhere, which I should have done right then and moved all my guys down, but I don't. And then I was gonna build a comsat on it. Then I forget again, so really I'm not playing well at all right now. It's not looking like a good game for me. And again, like I was saying, he's got these stalkers, and he's got a guy right here. He's gonna pop up here right now. He focuses down that tank right away before it's even in siege mode. So those stalkers are really good against that. He's gonna focus down a couple of these supply depots. I get my first ghost, run it off. He jumps back down to kill off some more supply depots. I personally think he could have taken me right there. It would have been a pretty close battle, but it would have been pretty rough. He probably would have taken heavy losses on both sides, so maybe it was a good idea for him to go away. Focuses down. This observer is going to cause me havoc all day long. I really need to get some turrets, but I don't seem to be doing it. He's got his warp prism and observers. He's looking at my natural, making sure I'm not getting that. If I get on 2 bases, he knows he could be in trouble. So he's got Cybernetic Score, he's got Stargate coming, another gateway. So now he's got 5 gateways coming in, and he's not building anything out of his robotics facility, but he does have more pylons, whatnot. He's picking up this probe. What he can do is he can take these stalkers, and again, he's going to be harassing like crazy over on this corner here. But he also can, right when I'm trying to come out here, he sees that with his observer. Again, these observers are really causing me a lot of havoc. I really need to do something about it, but I'm not. He kills this supply depot again. It's going to not quite supply block me, but pretty close. I do like building supply depots on the edges of the base like this so you can get some vision around your base, but sometimes it does work against you when people do stuff like that, focusing down those supply depots. So I'm going to land this command center here. I can't really push out yet. I don't feel comfortable yet doing it because I do believe he's going to be getting some air, probably phoenixes. Let's take a look. He is getting phoenixes. That was just a gut feeling on my part, because phoenixes are really, really good. If you have 5 phoenixes, you can pick up 1 worker at a time and just pop them like crazy. Their graviton beam really does take out a mineral line pretty quickly. So I have a couple of turrets up, really not enough to stop much though. Haven't quite researched weapons upgrades yet. He's sitting up here on this. I'm scanning, trying to see where he's at. And I put up this, which I thought was a pretty good placement, because now I know that he's up here. It gives me range to see where he's sitting in here. And he now has a probe up here, and this could spell bad news for me really quick. So I'm going to set up my tank. Unfortunately, I'm not quite close enough to do what I want to do, but I'm using my medevac as vision, and he's going to focus it down because I'm not very bright, apparently. I did end up seeing that he has a pylon on the way, which is not good news for me, so I'm going to start scanning, but I'm not quite close enough to my tank, and I have plenty of minerals, but I'm not producing tanks again. I'm too focused on trying to take this down that I'm not producing, which is going to probably hurt me a lot in the long run here. He brings his phoenixes down, but I can pop them like crazy. I have too many marines for those phoenixes to deal with. But those phoenixes, he's trying to pick up that tank to stop me from doing this. I'm wasting a lot of scans right here. Like I was saying before, scans are worth about 300 minerals now since there's mules, and so doing that really, really hurts. He's going to try it again, but again, I have just too many Marines. It's not going to do much. So, I remember back in the day, people, and I've seen people do it in StarCraft 2 a lot as well, but, you know, using your barracks or floating building to get vision for your tank. So that's what I started doing, but now he's going to start focusing down this tank. And I have an SCV down there, but I don't start repairing it. I'm not sure why. So he jumps down, he focuses down this tank, and now his cannons are really going to start hurting me here. I don't know how much he has here right now. As you can see, I can only see about 3 guys up there, a couple down here, cannons, and I really don't know what to do at this point. I'm trying to pick them off one by one. He's still mass-producing stalkers in his base. He's doing a good job of still producing while harassing me here. I keep failing to produce. Again, that's probably going to hurt me a lot in the long run. My income is quite a bit less than his right now. The mules do help, but he's got an expansion up. It's not quite saturated yet, but that's not going to help me at all. We lost the same amount of